Well, you're watching HSN and I'm Suzanne Runyon, and I'm always really proud and honored to talk about Nutrisystem. So I'm going to tell you my own little story. If you ever watched me over the years, and I hope you have, but if you haven't, I've been on the air for a very, very long time. And what happened is you normally don't see me in dresses. And the reason that I normally would not wear a dress is I was always very self-conscious, and so I just don't wear dresses. I typically wear clothes that kind of cover my body up. Well, Nutrisystem was my launch pad. This was my place where I decided about a year ago, actually a year in May or so, that I was going to take control of my diet. I wanted to take control of my health. I wanted to go in the back half of my life feeling better than I have in years. The dress I'm wearing is actually about 15 years old. And I wear it now, and I wear it proudly. It's actually a little bit loose. It used to be the buttons were about bursting out, and I bought it from HSN, I mean, years ago, and I just never have worn it again until I was able to lose between 20, 22 pounds now, and I'm really proud of it. But Nutrisystem was core for me. That was my launch pad to make and give me better choices and make me understand what better choices were. And tonight I'm so proud, as I always am, to present the latest version. This is actually a special 5th anniversary version they've done for us. It's 100% exclusive to you here at HSN. You will not find this on their website. You won't see this offer in a commercial anywhere. It's just for you. You can only get it here. Now, a couple of quick notes on this. We're over 50% off the value of this. You also are getting free shipping. And right off the bat, I'm going to tell you about auto ship, because once you start in the program, and Kat's going to tell you all about it, I'll share more of my stories, you'll want to keep it going. When you start seeing that success and your clothes get looser and you're feeling better, you actually have more clarity of mind, I did, then you want to stick with it. So we've got a special auto ship. On the auto ship, you're going to take weekends off, but you're going to be able to keep the free shipping. So you'll get 20, 20, 20, 20 about everything we're going to talk about. Take the weekends on your own and stay in this half off price and continue your free shipping as well. So we've got a lot to show you guys. Again, as I mentioned, it is over 50% off. So let's check that out. In this first shipment, you're getting 22, 22, 22, and 29. Basically, we're covering an entire month for you with extra goodies. And this is the 5th anniversary Nutrisystem 22-day plan with the Fast 5. And it's for chocolate lovers. And I'm definitely a chocolate lover. There it is, $419. We're under $200 tonight. All right, I want to introduce you to Miss Kat, who's joining me. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and even a bigger fan, because she's such an inspiration for all of us. Kat was on CNN and HSN, or HL, what is it?
LN.
Thank you, HLN. I was so close. I was about to reverse it. For many, many years. Very involved in the medical field, reporting on it. She's been a very famous anchor. But you have one of the most personal stories that you share with us. And I love the fact you're willing to share the story, because you're probably one of the most passionate people I've ever met when it comes to Nutrisystem.
Well, you know, I was someone who just always had a weight issue. I was a heavy child, a heavy adolescent. You know, I was told I had a slow metabolism. I was fluffy. I was big bone. And that picture right there, that was me at Christmas that year. And that was my dressed up look. Wow. The picture that you just saw on the left, that was me on my summer vacation right before I went on the Nutrisystem program. And I'm wearing pants in that picture. Actually,
where are the green pants?
Yeah, where did the pants
Oh, we didn't
go?
lose the green pants. Did somebody take the green pants?
Okay.
If anyone, here's what's cool. Can you guys go back to her picture in like the green camo pants? If we can find that, and we'll go try to find your pants, because we done lost them. But we'll show that, because you can kind of tell where you were at in that picture.
Exactly. And you know what, it's so interesting. You talk about the dress. Well, and you and I were on air August 19th of last year. And I had this jacket on. So I bought this jacket several years ago, like over like 15 years ago. You know, you see something in the store, you're like, one day I'm gonna get in it. And so it still had the tags on it. 5 years would go by, 10 years went by, and I still just couldn't get in the jacket. Well, remember last August, I said, I'm in the jacket.
Yeah.
But you know what? I couldn't button it in August.
Oh, how funny.
I couldn't button it.
Look at you.
If you go to YouTube, you can look up the show, Google, or look up Suzanne Runyon, HSN, 8/19, the midnight show, and you'll see us standing there, and you'll see me hold where I cannot close the jacket. And you know, I was someone who used to always watch before and afters, and I always used to go, is that real? Was that this? But you can't doctor video.
No, that's true. You can't
do it.
Photoshop the video.
You can't do it.
It is what it is.
You can't do it. But look at Mike, who lost 55 pounds on Nutrisystem. My story, while it's unique, I'm not the only one.
Right.
Everyone has their own unique Nutrisystem story. Here's Morgan, who lost 128 pounds. I mean, she looks amazing.
Okay, guys, so here's the story on this. We give you everything you need to jumpstart right out of the gate. Now, this, again, as I explained, was a special edition. Remember, you are getting 22 breakfasts, 22 lunch, 22 dinners, and 29 snacks. This is the most goodies we've ever put together in one Nutrisystem collection. So it's more than ever. We're half off the price. You get to lock that 50% savings in auto ship right now, and that will ship every 30 days. And here's the thing I love about this. I love it so much, it comes out to $9 for basically all your food for a day. Do you know we have people getting on Nutrisystem not only to change their lives, but you know what they're doing? They're saving a ton of grocery money. How much money are you spending just going out and getting some lunch meat? I spent literally $9 on a pound of lunch meat the other day and thought I was gonna fall over. Imagine being able to eat every meal you need for about $9 a day. That's why you're gonna save a ton of money when you go grocery shopping, because they're supplying basically almost everything for you. And then on top of that, you're gonna get all the yummy snacks.
All the yummy
snacks. Let's kind of go over the whole thing, because this first shipment is really crucial to get you started.
That's right. Now, you're going to receive 4 weeks worth of food every month. But in your first month, your first week, we're calling it Fast 5. And the reason we call it Fast 5 is because you can lose up to 5 pounds in that first week. And that's important because you want to really jumpstart your weight loss. You want to start seeing results right away. So you're going to follow, for the first week, you're going to follow all the instructions in this tracker. Then you move on to what we call just the regular Nutrisystem program, which is weekends off. How often have you gone on a program and day in and day out, you're just following the program? Your friends go, hey, you wanna go out to eat? I can't, I'm on a diet. Hey, you wanna do this? I can't, I'm on a diet. But with a Nutrisystem, starting the second week, you can go out with your friends and family, you can eat at restaurants, and we're so confident that if you're following the Nutrisystem program 2 days a week, you can do that and still be successful with weight loss.
How amazing this. And here's the crazy part, you have to keep eating food. At one point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna not eat that next, the puffs, the orange puffs are like my favorite thing, and the chocolate's great. And I kept thinking, oh good Lord, I gotta eat again. That was one of the funniest things to get over, because I was always thinking all my life, I have to eat less, eat less, eat less. But Nutrisystem says, no, you gotta keep eating.
That's right.
All you do is get this and eat the stuff that's included. And
that's
it's
right.
delicious.
It's delicious.
That's what will really blow you away, is how good the food is.
And everything's color coded. So you're seeing right here, like on our end, we're right in front of everything that's color coded in yellow. These are your breakfast. And you can eat your meals in whatever order you want to, but everything in yellow is breakfast. And if you're thinking, wait, is that all I get to eat? Nope, you get to eat oatmeal with some fruit, or like a low-fat dairy, maybe a boiled egg. So this is all your breakfast. Then lunch is in blue. And I love the lunches. I'm always like active on the go. So a lot of times I'll grab a bar, I'll have like a side salad to go with me. So this is blue. And you know what, I'm gonna take a pit stop right here and talk about this.
Please.
This represents the Numi app. In addition to getting 4 weeks worth of food, you actually get access to, or free access to an app. You can go in there, you can make appointments with a Nutrisystem coach if you have questions.
You're kidding.
If you
like
want
a real coach?
A real coach. If you want to, you just scan the food. I love this, absolutely love it. But let's move on, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
Wow.
Then red is color coded for dinner. How about mac and cheese with turkey sausage or thick crust pizza? And you're still not done eating, just like Suzanne said. Every night you get to have a snack or a dessert, popcorn, cheese puffs. And then with your first month's order, you're getting bonus shakes, and you're getting the chocolate lovers bonus.
And that's in your first month. Now, after that, though, you will get covered you get enough for 4 weeks, but
4
weekends
weeks.
off.
That's right.
So, but in the first shipment, it's the biggest one we've ever done. You're getting the most goodies in the first one, and I love it because you guys really aim us for success right out of the gate. And the cool thing about it is Nutrisystem has been, it is the most popular at-home weight loss system. You don't have to go to meetings, you don't have to check in, you do it all at your own speed. It arrives, the box is so much fun when it arrives.
So
it's unexpectedly giant.
That's right.
It is. I was like, wow, this is a really big box. Thank God it's free shipping, because that would cost you a fortune. But then you start opening up items and you go, oh my gosh, this makes sense. And literally all you have to do is eat. Imagine being on a diet where the only requirement is follow and they have this great meal planner and tracker, follow the instructions and eat. And you actually lose weight. Like I said, this for me was the catapult to me then losing 20, 25 pounds. I am so excited that we have this tonight, and I'm always so proud to be with Kat and launch it. We do this only twice a year. In fact, we don't have the second one even slated. So starting a new year, we always want to start fresh. And even if you're looking just to reduce your grocery budget, you're eating at about $9 a day.
That's right.
3 meals and all your snacks for $9 a day. You can't beat that in one trip through the drive-thru for 1 meal. You can't beat that in ordering a pizza. You can't beat that for me. I spent $9 buying a pound of lunch meat the other day, and I thought I was gonna fall over.
That's right.
But with this system at this price, think of the money you'll save, and you're still eating healthier and better, and you don't lose any flavor. In fact, I swear to God, you feel like you're cheating all the time.
That's right. And, you know, and there's a lot right now out in the media, different ways to lose weight. I mean, there's lots of choices out there, but there is no version of weight loss that doesn't include healthy eating.
You're absolutely right.
There is no version of weight loss that doesn't include portion control, some way to control the food calories.
Totally right about that.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you see. Maybe someone's waiting for, you know, what the newest thing out there. You are still going to have to eat right and move more. And what Nutrisystem does is it gives you that.
Yeah.
For me, it took like that stress out of, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna do? What's for dinner?
You know what's mine? Oh my God, do I have to prepare something?
Exactly.
I don't have time to chop and cut. I'm not the woman who has time on a Sunday to spend hours prepping my food for the whole week.
Right.
And then honestly, I get tired of it after the first day anyway.
Right, right.
I mean, I wish I could be that woman. Congrats if you are, but most of us are just too busy to do that.
Too busy. And my end of the year was busy, 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 busy. And so really, I just was like, you know, my Nutrisystem is here. I know what to eat. And then I didn't even have time to like go to the gym and do that. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna move a little bit more. I'm gonna put on a song, I'm gonna dance. So I was like doing like 10 minutes of dancing, 10 minutes of working out here. And it all adds up.
Yeah, that's right.
It all adds up. Eating and just following the program, it all adds up. Because like I said a moment ago, there is no version of weight loss. Absolutely no version of weight loss that doesn't include healthy eating. Yeah. So if weight loss is your goal and you've been struggling and you've been trying other plans and programs and pills and potions and powders that didn't deliver the results you wanted, I'm gonna encourage you to give Nutrisystem a try. And today is the day to do it. Yeah, and you know what, the other thing too is that we always offer the Nutrisystem challenge. You're gonna receive 4 weeks worth of food. I wanna challenge you to eat all of the food over the course of 4 weeks. And at the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy, you're not getting the results that we say that you're going to have, you can call HSN and say, I want my money back, and they'll give it to you. And there's nothing to even send back because you've eaten all the food.
Okay, did you hear that? You could eat every last bit of this first month, every last bit. And you call us back and say, you know what, still not happy. I know you will be, but you're like, I'm not happy, and we'll refund your money.
That's right.
What company does that? And there's literally nothing to return. There's no harm, no foul.
That's
and there's no reason not to try it. And here's the other thing that you discover too. I always say this, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? And Kat, you bring up such a good point. You're right. It doesn't matter what weight loss system is out there. They all require changing your food intake.
That's right.
And what I love is the scientists at Nutrisystem also look at all the other things that can potentially affect you, including the sodium level. I want you to kind of get into that. It's a little techie, but they go down to the minute things that they include in the food, still make it taste great, but really are passionate about keeping things as for lack of better words, clean as they can.
That's right. Because it's not just about, you know, hey, let's watch the calories. A lot of times when you go to the grocery store and you pick up packaged foods, they're just loaded, absolutely loaded with sodium. But experts say we should have fewer than 2,800 milligrams of sodium per day. But look at this. The average American consumes over 3,000 milligrams of sodium. Over 3,000 milligrams of sodium. But when you're following the Nutrisystem program, after you've eaten breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, you've consumed right around 1,800 milligrams of sodium. So this is a program that you can feel great to. I always tell everyone, check with your doctor before starting. Say, hey doc, this is what I want to try. And show your doctor what you're going to be eating. It felt good. It felt so good to me to have my doctor going, that's good. I went to my doctor's, and I hadn't been to the doctor since like maybe September, and I last saw you in August. And so when I went a couple of weeks ago, he was like, you've lost weight. Good job. Good job. Because everything just feels better.
Oh, girl, and I do want to show the second graphic that shows the nose, because again, this is why I fell in love with it, because I thought all this stuff is in boxes. It's going to have a ton of bad preservatives because it's got to be shelf stable. Look at this. This is what sold me right here. It really was. No artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, no colors from synthetic sources. Like the chocolate is real chocolate. That when you see a tomato, that's the real orange. It's not a synthetic source. This was huge for me. No high fructose corn syrup. That was massive. Because that stuff has been in everything and it's horrible for you, and no MSGs in there as well. So that for me was, because I really did the research. I'm such a nerd. I'm like, look, if I'm going to commit to Nutrisystem, I want to make sure, because I did a ton of study before when I really got serious about trying to do something. Here's what I discovered really interesting, which I'd love to know your reaction as well. We found her pants. We'll show this in just a second. I realized within about the day 3 or 4, I just felt physically different. Yeah. It wasn't like, you know, I was, 10 pounds gone, but all of a sudden I felt healthier. Does that make sense?
And because I felt like I'm doing something good for myself. I'm feeling lighter. And I'm like, but it's only day 3. How could that be? But that really is how I felt. And I was still working as an anchor then at CNN. So, and I didn't want people to know, and I was the medical anchor. So I was doing fitness segments. I didn't want people to know that I was, quote, on another diet. So I was actually taking my meals out of the Nutrisystem packages, putting them in like plastic containers, taking them to work. And I remember seeing them going, oh, there goes Kat Carney, she's eating a cookie. There goes Kat Carney, she's eating pasta. There she goes eating this. But I just remember believing in the system. And we found the pants. These are the pants that I don't know where they went. They walked off on their own. But these are the pants that I was wearing the summer right before I started Nutrisystem. And I always say I can stand in one leg, and I tested that again today before I came here. I literally can stand in one leg of these pants. I've been carrying these pants. I know.
And what was your weight at that point, do you think?
I was probably like maybe 210. Okay. I'm 5'6".
Okay.
And it was like one of those, I mean, I love these pants. There we are. Those are the pants. I'm wearing them right there. Right there. And once I lost the weight on Nutrisystem, it happened so quickly for me. It felt effortless that I didn't even realize that these pants were too big for me. I just was like going to clean the house one day, pulled these out, put them on, and went, oh, wow. I mean, it's the same thing like with the jacket. Yeah. Last August, I went, let me just try this jacket. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can get in it. This time I went, I'm going to take that jacket. And I was like, let me try it on again. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can button it. And then I went and I found that show with the two of us on air. And I was backstage before we came out. I was showing everybody backstage. I was like, look, this is what I look like in August. And I want you to go look at that. I know sometimes pictures, you go, I don't know.
Wait, I'll tell you what, back forward, they should go backwards and look at earlier shows. Because you had still lost a lot of weight. Oh, yeah. But from the last time I saw her, which was, I guess, the first of last year, till August, I was like, oh, girl. And now from August to here, it's amazing. It's effortless. I mean, it sounds so silly, but you don't have to do crazy stuff. There's no measuring, there's no weighing. Is this a cup of this? How big is that piece of chicken? I don't know. You get the system at home and you just eat. Now, one of my favorite things we've added is I want to show you how much you get to eat in a day. Because remember I said, all I kept thinking was, I've got to eat again. Because you know what, Kat? Unfortunately, we think in our minds, I've got to reduce my consumption, reduce it, and you're eating very bland stuff that's not soul satisfying. But this is literally one day of eating. Take us through it, please.
You get up in the morning for breakfast. How about some granola? You can have a piece of fruit. You can have your coffee. Then your midday snack, how about a shake? Or maybe a boiled egg or like some string cheese. Then for lunch, how about ramen?
How awesome this looks.
The ramen is one of my favorites. And with a side salad with it. Then for dinner, the turkey mac and cheese. Again, with some, oh, I love this. It's like zucchini, shredded zucchini. And then you can have for snacks. And that is not a doubled up snack. The cheese puffs there, that's not doubled up or tripled up.
You get to eat all of these.
All of that.
And you will feel completely guilt-ridden, but do not feel guilty. And then maybe add some veggies.
That's right.
So I want you to see once again this entire
whole
table.
Day.
Yeah, okay, so from over there to over here, you have to consume all of this in a single day, right? $9. How much did you spend going through the drive-thru this weekend? And all you bought yourself was a hamburger, a double hamburger thingy fries, and a Coke. You probably spent $10 because drive-thrus are even ridiculous
That's
now.
right.
$10, you ate one meal and you know it didn't help you at all. Or
That's right.
you must eat. The only thing you have to add to this, which is really cool, is some veggies and fruit. That's it.
That's it.
So it's not like you're going to the groceries and having to spend another $300 to supplement this. It's actually just some vegetables and fruit, and then everything else is covered here, including all your chocolate snacks.
And I mean, how much, like a lot of times when I was trying to lose weight, I would think, I'm barely eating anything. Why am I not losing weight?
Right.
And I didn't realize, well, that muffin that I got at the coffee shop had 450 calories in it. The latte that I had 300 calories in it. So I'd really consumed over half my calories, and I basically had a snack. Like, I didn't even have a meal.
Right. It felt like a snack.
It felt like a snack.
I'm not eating much, and you realize how many calories you're consuming.
Exactly.
And what the system does, it brilliantly allows you to eat without having to think about it, considering all those factors, so you don't have to think. That's why I think it's been so wildly successful, because it's easy. It's such an easy system. Now, here's what's happening. We have sold close to 300 in just, the first less than a half an hour. If you're thinking about getting it, I always recommend do it at midnight. We've got single ship. Guys, if you just want to try that 1 month and you're good to go, that's fine. It's a great way to start, or at least to try the program. If, though, most of you get on auto ship, and here's why. You keep tonight's same price, and we're over 50% off what would it cost to buy it directly from Nutrisystem. So if you want to keep this in auto ship, it'll come every 30 days. You're set to go. And let's say you hit your goal in 2 months, fine, cancel it. Let's say you hit your goal in 10 months, great, cancel it then. You have a full year to keep getting $9 a day to eat all the food you need to eat and lose weight and feel better and feel healthier. Less sodium, all the fake stuff is not included in here. Those for me were the big game changers, because I thought, you see all that stuff in the store and it's in the freezer, and you look at the back of the package and you see artificial flavors, artificial this, artificial colors, you see high fructose, corn, all the stuff you see there. Just flip the diet stuff over in the grocery store. You do not have that in the Nutrisystem system. And that was big for me, because I thought, since it was all prepackaged, how could they possibly do it that way without adding all those additives to make it last in our homes, in our shelf, in the box, right?
Well, one of the things that Nutrisystem does is they use a soft canning process. So, like, my grandmother used to preserve plums, and it's the process that actually keeps it shelf stable, so you don't have to put all the preservatives in it. So what Nutrisystem does is they put all of the ingredients in the container, seal it, and then cook it, and that's what keeps it shelf stable.
Is that it?
That's it.
See, you don't need all those extra yucky stuff in it to keep it preserved. All right. I want you to set up Scott for us, if you will, because he's going to join us on the phone live.
Oh, you know what? Scott really kind of needs no introduction, but I don't want to steal his thunder. But Scott is a Nutrisystem success story. And you know what? I say every story is unique. So Scott, are you with us?
Hey, Scott, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Hi,
we can.
Scott. Thanks for joining us.
Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year. Now, before we get into your story, tell everyone who's listening right now, how much weight did you lose on the Nutrisystem program?
So far, and I say so far because I'm at it again, but so far 30 pounds I've lost.
Wow.
And I'm down from a size 38 waist to a size 34 waist.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's awesome.
And still trucking. So I'm excited about this journey. And I've been watching you guys. I'm excited for anybody watching this because it's super exciting and works great.
Now, what was exciting about the program for you?
The main thing for me with the program is the readiness of it and my ability to grab and go. Much like a lot of people have a very active lifestyle. I've got four boys, which aren't young, but when I started, were young, and you grab the meals and you go, and that was really important to me. The portion was really important to me, and I really learned quick that the key to Nutrisystem is the portion size and eating their food.
We know a lot of times guys think, well, I'm not going to have enough to eat. I'm going to be hungry. Were you hungry at any time during the program since you've been on the system?
So I thought the same thing, and I will. But to be honest, when you first start, maybe you are a little bit hungrier than you should be. But then you eat the shakes, and then you eat the snacks, and right in line with what you're supposed to eat. And then as 2 weeks into the program, no, I'm not. So you're starting to get used to the program, and then you start seeing the success, and you start seeing the inches drop, and then then you're on, then you're going.
Now, are people around you noticing?
They are. Had a lot of people notice. One big inspiration was my wife. My wife is 10 years younger than me, so I got to keep up with her. So I'm really been trying to, keep get the inches down, the weight off, so that I can keep up with her and keep up with a very busy lifestyle. So yeah, a lot of people have noticed, but more importantly, my doctors noticed. My numbers were so much better after being on this. So I've been on it now for over a year, and continue to do maintenance with it. And again, I just started again following the new year because I have a new goal. I want to drop another 15 pounds, and I'm excited about where I'm at and where I'm going.
That's awesome. Well, we can't make any medical claims about the Nutrisystem program, but it sounds like, you are really reaping the benefits of a healthier lifestyle, portion control. And what would you say to someone who's watching right now who just isn't really sure whether or not they should give it a try? What would you say to encourage them just to give Nutrisystem a try and to do it today?
So number one is, I think, the cost value. Again, as you had mentioned, if you go to the grocery store and you try to, you look at how much groceries cost. Nutrisystem's so affordable. It works. It tastes great. And, you eat the food, you lose the weight. Sorry to be more of a commercial there.
It's true.
It's true. If you eat the food and you follow the plan, you will lose the weight, you'll lose the inches. And I think, like you all had mentioned earlier in the program, that's what's motivating. And I'm walking 3 to 5 miles a day, every day now. I've got more energy. And, I'm 55 years old. I've got, again, I mentioned I had four boys and a younger wife. I want to be around for a while. This is not about just looks to me. This is about my overall health and well-being. And Nutrisystem's really helped me get there.
I love it. Well, Scott, thank you. We really appreciate it because I know it's probably early in the morning for you or late at night or one or the other, but thank you for sharing your story because I think it's so cool to have these people who have been so successful, and I love having a guy talk about it as well because you really do encourage other people who maybe think, oh, I'm too late, I'm too far gone, I can't do it, and I really appreciate you sharing your Nutrisystem journey. We love that, so thank you so much.
Absolutely. Happy to do so, and best of luck. You got to try this stuff. It works.
Happy and healthy New Year. Guys, I just wanted to show you, just because I started eating it while Scott was talking. This is the double chocolate caramel bar. Okay, so you think, again, most diets are so deprivation. Like I can't have pasta. I just ate a piece of pizza. I can't have pasta. Look at this. I'm gonna open this up for you guys to see. This is so delicious and delectable.
And decadent.
And decadent. And again, your first reaction is, oh, I shouldn't be eating this kind of stuff. It tastes too good. Oh my gosh, and it fills you up too. But you can. That is really the brilliance, and Scott said it. He said it, you just eat. Again, it hits everybody so funny. When it's like, oh geez, I gotta eat again? Oh wait, I get to have my snack right now? It's so funny because we've been trained so hard to think guilt is associated with pastas and pizzas and meatballs and chocolate bars that are so decadent, and my cheese puff that I'm completely insane over. But Nutrisystem, you don't have to have any of the guilt. And I love that the guilt goes away.
That's right. And I was someone who would always, when I would be on other diets, going, oh, well, I'll go out, I'll eat this, and then I would feel guilty.
Yep.
I would be
Horrible
like, well,
guilt.
I've broken the diet. Well, you know what? I'll just eat whatever I want to eat the rest of the day.
Yeah.
One little trip up. And once I started the Nutrisystem program, it's been many years since I originally lost my weight on Nutrisystem. And I remember I had habits that I didn't realize. Oh, I had a stressful day at work. Let me go through the drive-thru. And it just automatically, I'm like, did I have an automatic car driving me there? And then I remembered, wait a minute, I have meatballs at home. I have mac and cheese at home. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm feeling, I just had a calmness about me. You know what? I'm having a hard day.
You have a panic. You didn't panicky.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or you have a snack with you.
I had a snack with me. And now it's like, oh, I really want some popcorn. I have my popcorn. I have my cheese puffs. I had chocolate-covered pretzels. I had walnut chocolate chip cookies. And I was still losing weight. And that was like even the first week, I felt like I was eating so much food. I went, there's no way I'm gonna lose weight. Like, I mean, there's just no way. This is like crazy town. I'm eating so much food. And so I just said, I'm just gonna follow the program. We'll see what happens. When I got on the scale at the end of the first week, I was shocked. I had to like get on and off, and then I went and got like a 5-pound dumbbell, put that on the scale to make sure the scale
wasn't broken.
Exactly, to make sure the scale wasn't broken, because I was just like, there's no way I lost that much in 1 week. And then the second week, I continued to lose. By the third week, people were stopping me in the office going, just do something different with your hair, like what's going on? By the 6th week, I was a full pants size smaller. Wow. By like the 7th week, I was able to put the pants on and like out of the dryer. You know how like that's the test? You know, because sometimes you can't put them on right. They're like, okay, they're a little snug. I can't quite get in them. And again, this jacket that I'm wearing today sat in my closet for years with the tag on it. And every year I'd be like, this year I'm gonna get in it. This year I'm gonna get in it. And then at some point I considered just getting rid of it because I'd now had it like 10 years and I couldn't get in it. So last August, when you and I were on the air, and I was like, girl, I'm in the jacket, but I couldn't button it. And I didn't say that on air, but if you go look at that show on YouTube, you'll see me kind of doing this, and you'll see it doesn't close.
So funny.
And here's another thing too. This is how vain I am. Vain, girl, just vain. I'm gonna move out here, sorry.
Sure, girl.
So not only is it closed, we have mic packs on under here.
We got packs and IVs, yeah,
Right.
you're right.
We got 2 mic packs on.
It's on your waist too, isn't it?
Because at first I was like, well, it buttons. I don't know if like once they put the mic pack and the ear, like all the batteries and everything, because we got like all kind of batteries going on back here. I was like, oh my gosh, it still buttons. Thank you, Nutrisystem.
It looks great.
And I would want one day, I want you to say, thank you, Nutrisystem.
Well, this is, and the same story with my dress, too. I bought this dress 100 years ago, like literally 15 years ago. Thank you, thank you. And it's from HSN. It's an HSN dress, and I just kept it. I'm like, well, I can't fit into it, but someday I hope I can. I'll get there. And then all of a sudden, when I could, and I was proud to wear a dress again, and I wanted to show off my figure because I had one finally, it was funny, my husband and I were having a conversation the other night, and he looks at me and he said, because we both committed to, again, eating better, eating healthier, Nutrisystem was my literally the key to my success was starting on the Nutrisystem program. And he said, isn't it amazing that you and I are going into the back half of our lives healthier than we've been in probably 15, 20 years. And when he said that, I looked at him and I was like, how profound. He was right. Most of the thing going into the latter half of our lives is going to be, oh, I'm slowing down. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't have the energy. I don't have the zip. I'm too heavy, what have you. Imagine being able to look at the latter half of your life and go, oh my gosh, I'm in the best shape I've been in 10, 20, 30 years.
Right.
And we're very proud of that. And I really thank Nutrisystem. It was the crucible that changed my attitude and changed my eating patterns. And I have to thank Nutrisystem for doing that. And that's why I love launching New Year's month and the new year. And I love doing Nutrisystem on January because guys, look at these before and afters. I saw one that flipped up, I think it was 137 pounds. You know, 67 pounds.
Oh, and Vicky's gonna call in later.
Oh, we will talk to Vicky. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. But there are substantial results.
That's right.
And these people are so proud, and you can see the difference in each and every picture. Their afters are so much happier and they look so much healthier.
And the thing is, it happens so effortlessly that's the thing that I like about it too. With other diet programs, I was like, this is hard. I mean, it's hard, it's boring. I'm like, I can't have shakes all day long and one meal for, you know, for dinner. I was just eating the food and losing the weight. And I mean, and even this last time since you saw me in August, I wasn't actively trying to lose weight. I was just really busy. I wanted to eat healthy. So I said, okay, I'm gonna eat my Nutrisystem. I'm gonna move a little bit more when I can. I was watching the dancing show with the celebrities.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got inspired. I was like, you know, as you watch the show, as the season goes through, they're all like getting smaller. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna dance. I don't feel like going and getting on a treadmill. I don't feel like getting on a bicycle. I'm just gonna dance. So I found like some dance classes online, and that's what I was doing. 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and little by little, people were like, again, what are you doing?
Right.
What's happening here? I'm like, it's Nutrisystem and moving more. And a lot of people don't know this about Marie Osmond. When she found the program, found Nutrisystem, watching a program just like you're watching right now, and then she was on the dancing show with the stars.
But she did not call in and order it.
Her assistant did.
Her assistant did it because she was not paid to try Nutrisystem. She was at home and saw it and had her assistant call in to order it. And then tell her what happened.
Yeah, and then she went on the program. She's now dancing, and she's now one of Nutrisystem's greatest ambassadors. And you know, and the reason we stay with the program and the reason we come here on days like today to tell you about it is because the program works. It absolutely works. But you're never really gonna know how it works unless you try it. But take a listen to what Marie has to say.
Here telling people don't give up. I'm living proof that Nutrisystem works and it changes your life, and you don't ever have to be that again. They fix it for you. They help you love yourself and move forward and have a great life.
Well, on that note, I do want to tell you about some other things that are happening here at HSN. I'll be back with Kat in just one moment. Take control of how you watch HSN, and you can customize your shopping experience today by signing up for when to watch emails. Save time by being the first to know exactly when your favorite brands will be live on the air and get the brightest buys. Signing up super easy. Go to your HSN account, update your communications preference, and select your favorite brand. There's over 350 to choose from, and it might be, hey, I want to know when Nutrisystem's coming back. Well, we only do it a couple times a year, so you'll get an email rarely. But tonight, indeed, Kat's here, and you can always sign up for all your favorite programming and be alerted to when those are going to be on the air. Hey, we also have on hsn.com, we're celebrating Skincare Month. Healthier life, healthier attitude. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Maybe you want your skin to look better as we go into the new year, so please check out that section of our website. All right, we're going to rejoin Kat in just a second. We're going to tell you more. We're going to actually explore some of the yummy foods that are included in our very special 5th anniversary edition of Nutrisystem.
Kick off the year with something new. We're bringing you fresh finds from all your favorite brands. Discover new styles and never seen before fashion, jewelry, and accessories. And don't miss new arrivals for home, crafting, beauty, and so much more. Plus, we'll have brand new fun-infused programming to lift your spirits. Be the first to find something new. Starts Friday at midnight.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Text. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
I'm Suzanne Runyon. Kat Carney's joined me, as she always does. She is an ambassador for Nutrisystem, worked with the company for many years now, but also was a former CNN anchor, really covering all the medical field, which is interesting. And she has one of the most profound stories of how Nutrisystem really changed her life. And she joins us as she does every year. This is our really big launch to the new year. We have the biggest configuration from Nutrisystem we've ever offered. And let's go through the offer itself and kind of explain what happens. And we also have an auto ship you can sign up for.
Right, so your first month, you're always gonna receive 4 weeks worth of food. But with your first month, you're going to receive 4 weeks, and your first week is what we call the Fast 5 week. So that's 7 days worth of food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, shakes, and snacks. So we call it Fast 5 because in that first week, you can lose up to 5 pounds just in your very first week. Then you move into what we call the weekends off. So 5 days a week, you're following the Nutrisystem program, and 2 days a week, you can eat out with your friends and family. And you're gonna get a meal planner guide that looks like this. And in the back of the meal planner guide, you're gonna see a restaurant list because you can eat out. You can have Chinese food. You can have fast food because no one wants to be like in diet prison the whole time they're trying to lose weight. Right. So what Nutrisystem said, you know what? Not everyone has only 10 pounds to lose. Maybe you've got 110 pounds to lose. So you can only do that when you're living your life and having a good time and going out with your friends and family. But here are some of the things that you're gonna eat. But these are the exact things you're gonna eat.
Exactly.
Everything is color-coded in yellow for breakfast. So you're seeing cereal here, you're seeing some Harvest Nut Bars, you're seeing oatmeal, you're seeing granola. Everything in yellow is a breakfast. Then in blue, these are your lunches. How about ramen or a chocolate peanut butter bar? And you know what, this right here, I'm gonna stop right here. This also talks about the Numi app. You get free access to the Numi app.
That's great.
You can message coach, a Nutrisystem coach, if you have questions. You can scan the packaging and it automatically logs your calories. This is really,
huge.
It's huge.
And that's a big deal, guys. We've never offered that before.
Free, absolutely free. Right. Then red is your dinner. How about thick crust pizza or mac and cheese with turkey sausage or bean bolognese? And then you're still not even done eating yet because then you still get to have snacks or desserts, which are color-coded in purple. Popcorn, cheese puffs, chocolate-covered pretzels, peanut butter cookie bars. And right here, you're seeing your bonus. This is the 5th anniversary of Nutrisystem on HSN, so I had to show up. I had to bring something here. So you're getting the chocolate lovers bonus in your first shipment.
And you're getting the shakes in the first shipment.
You're getting the shakes, and this is for the Fast 5.
Yes, exactly.
And I mean, and the thing is, you know what, you can also get some more shakes online if you love them, and I love them. A lot of other programs say, you know what, a shake is a meal, but not with Nutrisystem. So when you see the shakes, that you're not using this to replace a lunch.
Oh, interesting, okay.
You can have this in addition to your lunch, in addition to your breakfast. Right. So that's really a great distinction here, but a lot of times people are like, I'm just so full. Because you're eating a lot of food over the course of the day.
And we're going to show you that, because this is crazy. Okay, so we have a big table over here. It's quite large, and it's completely full. This is what you're eating in a typical day. So if you don't mind, Kat, let's go through it.
So remember when I said breakfast is color-coded in yellow. So this could be a sample breakfast. So this is granola. We've added fruit here. Sometimes on other programs, you can't even have fruit. I mean,
great point.
You can't have, why would you want to go through life not having fruit? So this would be your breakfast. Then you could have a midday snack. How about one of the shakes I mentioned, or some string cheese, or a boiled egg? Then remember, a lunch is color-coded in blue. Like, that's right, that's a good point. This is your entire lunch. This is the Nutrisystem ramen, and you could have a nice side salad with it. And you're still eating. Dinner, this is the mac and cheese with the turkey sausage, and then maybe some zucchini noodles on the side, and then you're still not done eating. Those are the cheese puffs, and that's a full bag of cheese puffs, and you get to eat them all.
Yes, you do, and enjoy them. Now, here's what's wild. All the way from Kat's end to the other end, this is one whole day.
A whole day.
And basically, it's $9 a day on Nutrisystem. $9 a day. I bought lunch meat today, a pound of turkey, and it was $9, $10, and I almost fell over flat in my face. And it makes a couple sandwiches, whoopee ding dong. You go through a drive-through, a burger, some fries, and a drink, you're at $10 easily. That's one meal, and you feel terribly guilty when you're done with it, right? You get a pizza, that's well over $10 for a single pizza.
That's right.
And again, you eat it, feel guilty, you know it's not good for you. You have eaten on Nutrisystem. We have people joining Nutrisystem not just to lose weight, but but to save on the grocery bill, because you're eating one of the least expensive ways you can find ever. And on top of that, all you have to do is eat and follow the program. It's not like you have to commit to weighing stuff and figuring it out. And is that the palm of my hand? I don't know, how big is your palm? My palm's smaller than yours. It's bigger than yours. None of that. You're not weighing things. You're not taking a plate and figuring out how little bit I can eat of what. They figure it all out for you, and all you do is eat.
That's right.
You eat and you lose weight. It is a really tremendously effective system, and there are millions and millions of people worldwide who have had great success by it. That's everything you get in that first shipment. Now, I do want to explain auto ship. Most people you're picking auto ship, and that's smart to do. You got to get it when we offer it. Today's the day. If you want auto ship, you're going to keep saving over 50%, and all the difference is you're going to have weekends free. The main shipment is going to cover you for a whole first month, weekend snacks, the whole thing. But in auto ship, you will have weekends free. So you're getting, in essence, is it 20, 20, 20, 20? 20. So you get 20, 20, 20, 20. So 20 breakfast, 20 lunch, 20 dinner, 20 snacks in the auto ship system. What you want to get it for is you can stay in tonight's price. Right now, we're at under $200. The retail value, if you bought this from Nutrisystem, is $402. That's a massive savings, but it's only for today's special. And I always say grab it at midnight. I think I have less than 2,000 available for a single ship. If you just want to try it one time and just get that single ship, great, you can do that. I have less than 2,000 now available for the whole day. In auto ship, I only have a little over 4,000 for the whole day, which is minuscule. Like, that's not a lot. So I expect at this pace and rate that we will not have it by the end of the day. I hope we do, because I get to come back and close the day with Kat. I honestly do want to close it, so maybe we'll have it, but I always can say at midnight, I can guarantee you can get it either single or auto, but take advantage of it. Also, you get 5 flex, so you can try this whole thing for $40. You get free shipping not only on your first shipment, but on all the auto shipments as well with the 5 flex. So you pay it off in 5 months and you get it right away. And last but not least, explain the return, not return policy.
Well, you know what, like you said, you get a ton of food. It's a great value. You're going to lose weight, but this is something that other weight loss programs, other diet programs, grocery stores, restaurants don't offer you. You get to eat all of the food for the next 4 weeks, and at the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy, you're not getting the results we say you're going to get, you can call HSN and say, I want my money back. In fact, I'm gonna walk down here. You can eat all of this food. You can eat all of the breakfasts, all of the lunches, all of the dinners, all of the snacks and desserts, all the bonus snacks, and drink all the shakes. And at the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy, call HSN and say, I'd like to have my money back. And they'll give it to you, no questions asked. There's nothing to send back because you've eaten all of the food. And the reason Nutrisystem and HSN can do that is because we're so confident that if you're following the Nutrisystem program, that you're going to be happy. Right. And we don't want you to, feel any risk with the program. Right. But I love it. And you know what? It's not even fair to call it a program. It's Nutrisystem for a reason. Some people say, well, I'm gonna try and figure that out. I'm gonna try and cobble that together with other packaged meals at the grocery store.
It's impossible.
First, it's impossible. You don't know what's in them. You don't know what the sodium count is. You certainly can't do it for about $9 a day. And they're not telling you you're going to lose weight. Nutrisystem is in the weight loss business for a reason. They know how it works. They know how to get you there. They know how to make the process simple and easy and fun.
And delicious.
And delicious.
That's really key. All right, so we have Miss Vicki who's now joining us live. And we got a picture of her a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna get her on the line with us and hopefully you can show her before and after. So Vicki, you're on with Kat and Suzanne. Welcome. We're so glad you could make it.
Hello, Kat and Suzanne. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, girl.
How are ya? How are ya?
Good, good. Now, you've got a great story. Like, I'm not going to give all the details, Vicki, but Vicki said, I'm going to start out, I hope I can lose X amount, and then she lost a different amount. So, Vicki, tell us your Nutrisystem story.
Okay, so my Nutrisystem story, and it's funny, I was thinking about it today, and we're in 2024, and I started my Nutrisystem in July of 2020, and the beauty of that is I've been able to, keep it off. Okay, so that's the beginning part of it. But it was during COVID time. And we're sitting at home, and I'm just eating, gaining more weight because there was really nothing else to do. And I truly, truly hated myself. And it was actually my husband. He was in that same rut, and he decided to go on the program a month before I did. And he, told me it was working for him, obviously. He loved the food, and he convinced me to get on the program. And I was very, very hesitant at first because I said, I could do this on my own. I could do it on my own. And so many times we tried it on our own. And, I'm in my 50s, and it just gets harder as you get older. So after him badgering me for so long, I decided, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to get on this program, and I'm going to do this. So got my food, organized everything, started the very next day. My goal was to lose 50 pounds in a year. And you can see I lost 67 pounds in 8 months.
Wow.
So it definitely worked for me. I love the food. It's very filling. The protein shakes are probably, the chocolate protein shakes are probably the best shakes I've ever had before. So, after people who like to work out, after a great workout, you have one of those and you're good. You're full. You feel good, until it's time to have your next meal.
I'm drinking a shake right now, Vicki.
I'm on my second. They're so good. I'm actually drinking a second one.
They are. I mean, they really are. You know how you buy other stuff and they just don't taste like chocolate.
Yeah, right. Hey, Vicki, were you surprised at how often and how much you had to eat?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was great. And, and you get kind of excited because you know what you're going to eat. And, you always kind of go to your favorites, right?
Yep.
But, yeah, no. And the portions are a really good portion, and they're very filling. So, yes.
What are some of your favorite foods besides the shakes?
Some of my favorite foods. So I really liked the peanut butter granola bar because I love peanut butter, and it's an amazing granola bar. So that was one of my favorites. And then I'm a pizza freak. I love pizza. So the thick crust pizza, because I also love, I do like my carbs. And so, you have that little thick crust, and it's filling for you. You know what I mean? It satisfies, what you're craving. So really great pizza, really filling. And then one of my favorite snacks, I love crunchy, so I love the cheese puffs.
Wait, funny story, Vicki.
Oh, we got cheese puffs too.
It's so funny. Cheese puffs are my favorite. Like, I like the chocolate too, but I love the cheese. And there was none out here, and they literally brought some out for me. I'm like, where's my cheese puffs? They're the best, because look, they're just so decadent and fabulous,
So
and you
good.
don't feel guilty eating it. How have you and your husband's life changed together since you both have used Nutrisystem?
Oh my gosh. I mean, we're just happier. We're happier. We feel better about ourselves. We have more energy. When you're in a place where you're not feeling it, you're feeling down because, you put on this extra weight, you're low in energy, you just, you've got aches and pains here and there, you just don't feel good. So it's a whole different world. And then when you do have this energy and you look and feel better and you put these clothes on and, oh my God, look at this, it hasn't fit me for years. It's amazing. And you're just happier and you get along better, right? So it's awesome. No, our lives have changed like probably 110% for the better. And just to add to my story, I had decided this past, I want to say it was August, beginning of August, I decided, because the holidays were coming, I always had this other goal that I wanted to get to that, okay, I mean, I always have Nutrisystem in my cupboards and I always go to it, especially, now I can kind of go off and on, a little bit, but I decided to go hardcore again. So I actually just recently lost another 22 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
know.
Wow.
89 pounds. I feel more better now in my 50s than I ever did in my 20s. Like, I think I'm the thinnest I've ever been. I mean, I feel amazing.
Isn't that funny? Because that's what my husband and I had the conversation about too. He said, oh my gosh, this is so cool. We're going the back half of our lives actually feeling and being healthier than we've been in 20, 25 years. I mean, it's just, we really kind of marveled at that. I don't, you know, Vicki, you don't have to say, oh, I'm too far gone. I'm too overweight. I'm too old. I can't do it. Nutrisystem, Vicki, allows us to really, in a very simple and easy and straightforward way, be able to have great success like you've had.
Oh, it really does. And there's such a great support system. If you ever have any questions or need help, or, you know, you're not feeling it, you know, you go to that support system and they'll bring you right back up and get you going again. And it's just a great program. It really is. And it works. It works. The food is awesome.
The support is important because a lot of times losing weight is very lonely. So that's why, like, now with the Numi app, you can go right in there and message a Nutrisystem coach and have that help. And of course, we're always here too.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Well, Vicki, thank you so much, and congratulations to both you and your husband. It's nice to see that couples did it, which
That's
again,
right.
a lot of people do that. But thank you, and have a very happy new year.
Thank you. You do the same. Thanks for having me.
Bye,
Thanks,
Vicki.
Bye-bye.
Well, you know, we talked about feeling better and feeling younger. I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, like I'm 53. And then, so, like, we were talking about when we were born, and they were like, well, you can't be 53 because I'm 53. And I was like, well, how old am I? Like, I had to do the math. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to turn 55. But you know what? But I feel 40. But there's somewhere in there where it's like, I feel like Nutrisystem bought me some more time. And I feel younger. And you know what? And if you go on the program, now I'm not making any claims because it all has to go through HSN legal. But if you're single, and you're like trying to get a partner, you know what, just feel a little better, put your cute clothes on, come for the young ones, come for them, like, but you know, this is the time to do it. We had someone call in, this was like years ago, he'd been laid off from his job, so he went on Nutrisystem, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna be productive in my downtime, lost weight, and then when he started going on interviews again, he said that that's the reason he got, one of his eventual employers said, you know what, we love that you were so industrious on your time off, because I think he lost something like 90 pounds or something like that.
Oh, how interesting.
So Nutrisystem can always bring you back to where you are. Vicki talked about gaining weight during the pandemic. I put on probably 40 pounds during the pandemic. I ate all the bread my friends made. I drank all the rosé that I could have delivered to my home and could not get in my clothes afterwards. And I just thought, well, you know, I'm just back to where I am. But Nutrisystem brought me all the way back.
And some.
And some. Yeah. And if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, wow, I wonder if that will work for me, I'm here to tell you that you'll never know if it works for you unless you give it a try. And today is the day to do it. Today is the Nutrisystem Today special that we're kicking off the new year with. You can order the system today. You're gonna receive 4 weeks worth of food. Eat all of the food for the next 4 weeks. And if at the end of 4 weeks, if for any reason you aren't happy,